It is the SMT Media Network, and we've got a video here for you on the association. Lakers defeat the Hornets. Closer game than I thought it was going to be. Lakers 112, Hornets 107. The 5-point victory margin seems a little weak sauce for a team like the Lakers with their stars compared to a Hornets team which they're just not very good. They're 12-31 on the year. I did not expect this game to be that close. Seeing as the game that Anthony Marshawn Davis had, you would think they would have blew out the Hornets, but they couldn't. It's interesting. Let's take a look at this and see if we could figure out why the Lakers didn't beat these guys by 30. All right, so here are some of the important stats from the game. Field goal percentage. The Lakers shot 51%. The Hornets shot 44%. 3-point percentage. The Lakers shot 21%. The Hornets shot 39%. So the Lakers going 6 of 28 from behind the arc is an indication that they were settling for some threes and they just weren't making them. Now they did go to the free throw line 24 times in usual fashion, shooting more free throws than their opponent. Rebounding wise is where the difference was, and this is probably why the Lakers won this game. They were able to out-rebound the Hornets 48-34 and edge them out in offensive rebounds 12-10. But looking at the rest of the statistics, not really that much different with the exception of the turnovers. Again, you would look at that turnover ratio and say, well, the Lakers had 19, the Hornets had 14. How the hell did they win this game? Guys, the Hornets are bad. That's why. You know, they're just, as a collective set of talent, as a cohesive team, coaching, the roster, the composition, they're just not good. If you, and this is what's crazy. So the Lakers out-rebounded their opponent, the Hornets, by 14, but then turned the ball over 5 more times, right? And then had a lead. The Lakers had a 23-point lead at one point, squandering it coming down to 5 points. It's just such an unusual game the way it played out. Let's take a look at some of the box score stats from the players. Anthony Marshawn Davis, 42 points, folks. 17 of 28. 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He had 23 rebounds. So he had half of the rebounds for the Lakers squad. 8 of them offensive. Those are back-breaking. This is why the Lakers were able to squeak out this win. Because of Anthony Davis. Dorian Finney-Smith, who they traded for, got rid of D'Lo. 6 points in 27 minutes of action. Out of all the games he's probably played in like 10 games at least, maybe a dozen games. He's maybe had 1 or 2 decent games. Everything else has been basically nothing. LeBron, 22 points in 36 minutes, 9 of 17 shooting, 1 of 8 from 3. That's what I tell you guys. When LeBron James is taking a bunch of threes, that's not good for your offense. He was 3 of 5 from free throw. I think he had 7 rebounds. He had 8 assists, 5 turnovers. I tell you this time and time again. And you got people getting mad when I call it out. I'm not going to stop. He is a turnover-prone, aged star that refuses to play defense, and it impacts their ability to win games. And sometimes, games like this, where Anthony Davis is going off, you got a lead of plus 20 or more points, and somehow you barely squeak by plus 5. LeBron needs to take better care of the ball. He needs to take better shots. 1 of 8 from 3, really? Austin Reeves got you 17, 38 minutes of action, 5 of 14, not very efficient. Max Christie, 10 points, 3 of 8 shooting in 39 minutes. So they play their starters. I mean, JJ Redick, these guys are averaging 35, 38 minutes a game. Especially for a guy like LeBron, and you guys wonder why he doesn't play defense. Because he wants to be in the game the whole damn time. Jared Vanderbilt played, got you 4 points in 13 minutes. They're probably still working him back into the rotation, getting him some minutes. He's probably limited. Jackson Hayes, 9 points, 4 or 5 shooting. That's not bad. That's good off the bench. Shake Milton, 0 points in 12 minutes. And Dalton Knecht got you 2 points in 21 minutes of action. He's hit or miss. Rui didn't play. It says coach's decision. I don't know what that means. Cam Reddish didn't play. I don't know. Those guys on the injury report, maybe. Koloko didn't play. It doesn't even matter. Miles Bridges got you 26 for the Hornets. Mark Williams got you 11. 15 from Josh Green. LaMelo frickin' Ball played 9 minutes. Scored 7 points. That sounds like an injury. I'll have to go back and look to see what that is. If that's going to be something short-term or long-term or what happened there, I have no idea. I don't know. Was there an ejection or something I didn't know about? I don't know. Taj Gibson barely played 4 minutes. I mean, they got 19 off the bench for Kogi. And Micic got you 11. So, but that was really it off the bench. This is not a game that should have been this close. This is what I keep telling you guys. And I think some of you realize it, and some of you will admit it to yourselves and see what it is. The Lakers, outside of Anthony Davis, are inconsistent, unstable, simple offense, lack of dynamics, poorly coached. Outside of Anthony Davis, poor defensively. So between JJ Redick, an age star who refuses to play defense and takes bad shots and turns the ball over, it's that whole thing. You beat the Hornets by 5 in a game in which their top scorer, LaMelo Ball, plays 9 minutes and gets 7 points. I mean, this is where we're at with the Lakers. And then people are going to sit there and tell me they're 26-18 and they're 4th or 5th in the standings. This is what we're talking about right now. This outcome. So what happens when they play the Nuggets? And what happens when they play the Timberwolves? And what happens when they play a healthy Mavericks team? And what happens when they play anybody who has all their players and has a winning record? They lose. They almost lost, squandering a 20-plus point lead to the Hornets. I think that speaks volumes for the way that the Lakers are coached, the way that they're led, and had to be saved by Anthony Davis, and probably in all likelihood, an injury to LaMelo Ball. Again, I don't know why he didn't play his full allotment of minutes, but I'll tell you what, guys. It would have been hilarious had the Lakers have lost, because it would have just reinforced the point. You don't play defense, you don't rebound, you can't win. And when your stars are lazy, and Anthony Davis continues to save this team, you will have outcomes that are pretty crappy. I'm telling you guys, man. The Lakers have been blessed to have played a lot of bum teams, a lot of teams with injuries in this first half of the part of the season. This can get pretty nasty once the Lakers have an injury and Anthony Davis misses time. If he misses time, we don't want to hope that he misses time. We like Anthony Davis here on this channel. I think he's the best two-way player in the NBA, and I think he showed that tonight. Without him, this Laker team will probably lose 20 straight games.